Hello there, and welcome to the shed. So, today I had planned on doing a gardening video, but sadly that's not going to happen because the shop we were going to go and get the materials to start doing the gardening from, it sadly is closed apart from at the weekends. So maybe next week we can start there when we've actually got the materials to actually start. But as a bonus, we do actually have some strawberry plants which are growing, some tomato plants, and yeah, that's that's getting a few things going, shall we say. So anyway, here we are, back in the shed. There we go. Hope you're all well and enjoying the day, and if you're off, enjoy the bit of sunshine. Keeps going behind the clouds, which is quite annoying, but there you go. Anyway, yeah, so we do still have the gardening planned, but it's just not for a little while. But it's certainly something that we will be bringing towards you. Um, yeah. Um, so I see going back to my news vlog yesterday, the police officer has been now charged with murder. I know it was a different shooting, or not a shooting. This one. This is a George Floyd case. He's been now found guilty of murder. I suppose if you kneel on someone's neck and you have three of your buddies, meaning he can't move and he's not being able to breathe, then it's right that it's murder. For me though, does that mean that the other three should also be found guilty of murder? In this country, you should be also found guilty. I'm not sure how the legal system actually works in the states, so and every state has its own laws, I guess. So I can't actually um, speak for that. The Super League is no more then. That lasted a long time, didn't it? All the chairman. Oh yeah, it was my fault. The Liverpool chairman. Yeah, yeah, you did it because you're greedy, and now you're like, oh no, I didn't realise that you fans would like it. And they think, yeah, you did though, didn't you? Um, you know, hopefully, like I was saying yesterday, they will change the way that just one individual can own a football club. In some ways it can be good. When you look at what Abramovich, for example, has done at Chelsea, but then you have others like the Glazers, or whatever they're called, at Manchester United. They're not the most loved, and certainly at Newcastle, they certainly don't love their owner. Um, and it also saw the end of Edward Woodward as the executive vice chairman of Manchester United. So he's gone, and I'm sure over the next few days we'll get some more fallout. No one's even really mentioned Jose losing his job at Spurs, but who really cares? I suppose this does mean the Champions League does now continue because the Super League's now ended. It was going to be a bit of a damp squid when it was just handed to Paris because they were the last team standing. But I guess they've now got to earn it, which is probably the best outcome in the end. Although you could technically say they did earn it because they made it to the semi-finals, and the other three teams were kicked out for basically going against FIFA and UEFA, thinking they could do their own thing. What makes, say, a game against Real Madrid or Barcelona or Juve or Milan or even Arsenal or Liverpool is you've got to be in the right league to play them, or you've got to have done pretty well in the Champions League, or get booked to play against them in the group stages. But the main thing is you've got to be either in the same league as them or qualify for the Champions League the same as them. And I agree totally with the government and the opposition on their objections to this. I heard Keir Starmer on the radio saying that as an Arsenal fan, he wasn't pleased with it, and he wouldn't be there, would he? Being a socialist, but whether you're socialist or capitalist doesn't really matter. It's still the same thing. It was totally led by greed, which I suppose you could say, well, that's capitalism for you, Andy. And yeah, to a degree it is. But it's a capitalism, the it's a capitalism which enables the money to grow. It's the growth of the capitalist, which is then leads down to the man on the street. That's why I would probably support it more than, well, what I do support it more than socialism. Though probably about it I do. Um, I'm not saying it's perfect. There is no system which is perfect, but it's certainly better than communism. And certain parts of socialism, they're fine, and the basic concept of communism, there's nothing actually wrong with it, but it's just the way that it's implemented. It just doesn't work, and socialism is fine until the money runs out. But there you are. Anyway, that's a short one today, just to let you know what was going on. I think at the beginning I might have mentioned something about the gardening. That is definitely still going to happen. Still got plans for that, and like I say, do have a few plants already started, a few more to be started, and that's it. Anyway, hope you all have a good day. See you, pals.